Well, my mum's been looking for a really nice footstool for ages and hasn't been able to find one. And she found this and said, I really like this, but I don't like the top and I don't like the colour of the legs. So I said, okay, leave it with me. Let me see what I can do. So what I'm going to do is take this base off, but unfortunately, these two of the screws in this have been threaded out. I'm not sure if you can see, so I can't unscrew them. So I've got this little mighty tool wear kit that is supposed to drill out the screw and then make it possible to then actually drill it through. So I'm going to see if that'll work. I think it might be worth spraying it with a bit of WD-40 though. I've got loads of WD-40, but I'll be blowed if I can find it. Oh well, let's see if we can. So that's now drilled that into there. I don't know if this is going to work. You then have to change over the head. Oh, it does work. Look at that. So that has now loosened that screw right up. And now I should be able to get that out. God knows what they did to get these screws in here. They've over-screwed them. That's what the trouble is. So I'm going to get all these out and then I can use this as a pattern. Now I've finally got those screws out. They were certainly not the right screws for this. I don't know who put them in. But there we go, we have to overcome those. I'm going to give it a quick sand down everywhere just to make it finish a little bit nicer before I go ahead and change the colour. And now I've got that done, I'm wiping over it with a slightly damp cloth just to get any dust off that may still be on there from sanding it down. And now it's ready for me to spray it. What I'm going to do is I'm using this black gloss finish and I'm going to give it a good shake first before I go ahead and spray it. These are often called rattle cans, and as you can see, that had been sitting for a while, so as a result that little ball in there has got caught. So I'm going to rattle this for about a minute to make sure it's nicely mixed in there. So the best thing to do is whenever you're spraying anything is to ensure that you work in a well ventilated area and also put a mask on. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And now I can start to spray this stool. And I'll finish off spraying this and then I'll give it about an hour and then I'll give it a second coat. Well, that's had its first coat, so what I can do now is move that to the other side, and now I can start working on the cushion. So I've taken this bit off, and I've also cut the button off because we haven't got a separate button. Now, I'm not going to reuse this because I'm going to put another piece on there, nicer piece, but I do need this bit as a template for what I am going to cut out and the material that I am going to use. So all I'm using is a screwdriver to get rid of all these staples. And then I can unfold that while the legs are drying and getting ready for its second coat. So that's all off now, and I should be able to take that off. And the foam, I'm going to keep that foam because I'm probably going to reuse that foam, and I'll keep the base as well. What I now need to do is cut this down all its seams to get a pattern. All I'm using here is a sharp knife with a new blade in. I'm not going to put any piping in it because I haven't got any. And also, I'm not that good a seamstress or seamster or sewer. So now I've got those cut. This is going to be my backing. I've got my material. And believe it or not, when my mum moved, she only moved one of her armchairs. And the other one, she left there and she doesn't want it. So what I did was I cut the material of this. So when I cover this, it's actually going to match the chairs that she's got now, which is great. All I need to do is cut these out. I'm marking on here the size I want because I need a bit of a seam here, a seam allowance. There we go. And now I can cut that one out using my long metal ruler. These rotary cutters make life so much easier. Yep, that's perfect. And now I can cut my two side bits out as well in the same way. So the next thing I need to do is place these pieces, which are my edges, on here with an equal gap either side. And I'm doing them face to face. So I've got an equal amount there as I have this side. Now, I'm not great at sewing. I will no doubt mess this up and have to unpin it or take all the stitches out several times. So if anyone's got some hints and tips for me for sewing, then please feel free to leave in the comments below. That would be really, really useful. I'm going to turn that round and then do the same this side. And then I've got to work once I've sewn that up, I've then got to work these in together and put those in like that. So I've got a corner made. I'll have to figure that out as I'm going along. Wish me luck, people. So I'm now going to attempt to sew this onto here. And for some reason, the cotton's broken. Cheap cotton. Well, that's not too bad, going across there. And now I need to sew these bits here across these corners so that they fit on the actual, so they fit on like corners on there. So I'm going to just pin them in. So I'm now going to sew down with the same seam allowance down there, and hopefully that has given me a nice neat corner. And it has. Look at that. Oh my god, how about that? So I'm going to finish those off both sides in the same way before I put it back on the actual foam. So I've put that back on and it's come out quite well. And now all I've got to do is reattach it to this board. And I'm using my staple gun for this. I want to try and get the equal stretch on it as well, going all the way around. So it's got that nice feel of curve in it. And I'm going from each side to make sure that I've got it nice and level. There we are. So what I'm going to do now is go around and put quite a few more of those in all the way around, and hopefully that will be nearly finished. Well, that's that done now, and I'm really pleased with how that's come out. All I need to do is put a base on it. What I'm going to do is cut a piece of this back in that's slightly larger than the base of this. Fold it over until it's on the edge like that, and then go around again and staple that on. And there we go, that's that back finished. I'm really pleased with that. And that's the front finish. Now all I have to do is give the legs another spray. And they're nice and dry from the first one. And then I can leave that to dry overnight and show you how I'm going to put it together and what it looks like finished. Well, I'm all ready to put this back together again. It's nearly finished, and the easiest way I can think of doing that is by putting my screws, and I've obviously got new screws, in here until they come out of there like that. Then I can line up the holes in the top of the stool to this and then finish screwing them in. There we go, it's all done. I'm really pleased with how that's come out. I think it looks great, and I'm sure Mum is going to be equally as pleased with that and use that quite frequently. I hope you've enjoyed this quick well, it's not an upcycle project, a renovation project, I suppose it is. It's come out really easily. If I can do it, anyone can do it. And it's saved quite a bit of money. And save this going into the landfill as well. Boot that like button, hit the subscribe button, but most of all, enjoy your crafting. Take care. Bye.